This is just a story from many that existed, but this story is for those that are left behind. Those who have left us will always be a part of yourself. While they are no longer with us, their existence is what has shaped you, and their memories will live on with you. This is a story about Will. Okay, Chloe's house. The orphanage, while the building is old, is well maintained and has been in use for many years. Okay. We hear children playing around in the garden because it is free time for the children at the moment. Chloe's house. Inside the orphanage, you can see a woman, maybe in her 40s, not 40s, 50s, looking with care at the children. The woman's name is Chloe, caretaker of this orphanage. She is writing in a book that which looks like to be her diary. A weak smile radiates from her face as she watches the children play through the window. It reminds her of her dearest children, Tim's, William, and Anna. They used to play happily while they were children, just like these kids. Okay. Her smile wanes as she thinks about them. Tim is now a teacher. He helps out in the orphanage every now and then, whenever he is not busy with his teaching job. Then there's William, troublesome child some years back, but now is a very nice young man. Chloe flips back on her diary and sees that it's been a year since she started the diary. It almost means it has been a year now since that day. And what day is that? Chloe has been writing in her diary to help her cope, or something like that. So she has been writing in her diary ever since. Chloe is relieved that William seems to be back on his feet now, considering what he has been through. It was tough for Chloe, and especially for William, because of what happened to Chloe's eldest daughter. I'm about to ask about the daughter. Anna. Alright, a few months ago. This is an apartment that is not too expensive, but it gives great accommodation. It has quite many floors, but the floor that is relevant is floor 4. It seems that a new couple is moving into the floor on room 410. They come bearing gifts for their next door neighbor. I don't ever give gifts to my neighbor because I don't know. I'm just not that personable. The couple try to knock on room 409. The couple wait a while, but it looks like no one is home. So they try the other neighbor, room 411. Okay. Yeah, coming. Hello, we're moving into 410. So we are saying hi. We have a gift for you guys. Oh, hello. It's very kind of you. Thank you. By the way, is there any tenant in room 409? We tried to knock a few times, but no one came. Room 409 there? I think there was a couple living there. I rarely see them nowadays. Maybe both of them are still working outside. See, thank you for your time. Hope we get along well. And me too. I hope you guys like the place. Thanks again for the gift. I see. Thank you for your time. Hope we can get along well. Okay, door closes. Couple looks at room 409. Okay, we'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. Y'all are more persistent than me. The couple then went on towards their apartment number, started unpacking their stuff. The couple does not know that it's that while there is not been on room 409, the room is really in use now. Will is walking back toward his home, but he suddenly stops and looks at the sky. The sky was cloudy and empty without any stars. The moon was hidden by the cloud. It seems as if the sky is mirroring what it feels at the moment. I don't want to go home. Will can only keep himself sane when he is working, because he can forget a lot of things when he drowns himself with work. At a spiritual level. Whenever he is not working, all the bottled emotion comes rushing back to him. Everything feels different ever since Anna left him. The night was going on as usual, even if Will did not want the time to move. People went by, shopped, talked, just continuing on with their normal routine. Only Will was staying still in the street, as if he was an empty shell. After a while, Will finally continued walking towards his apartment. Not long afterward, Will found himself in front of his apartment, room number 409. His hands were shaky as he neared the door handle. Will takes a deep breath and he is readying himself to open his apartment. Before he can do that though, he's interrupted by a newly moved couple. Hello there, you must be room 409 occupant. Oh, we just moved this room 410. We have a gift for you guys. I heard from our other neighbor that we are living with your wife, right? Around when he hears that, he hates it when someone reminds him of Anna. Even though his near means no harm, his face shows that he's not happy at all. He just wants to quickly get into his room and sleep. Thanks, I'm tired right now, so goodbye. Takes the gift and goes inside the apartment. Go in and buy him. He seems to be going through something rough. Probably. Hope everything's okay. Well, I think, I appreciate them for being understanding and not just being all, shooing them off with like, oh, he's just a rude guy. Room is dark. Will goes inside, closes the door, and goes towards the living room without turning on the lights. The place is messy and has not been cleaned in a while. Will only uses this place to sleep, but since work was not as tiring as today, he did not collapse like he usually would. So Will sits on the couch in the living room, hoping if he sits down, maybe he can sleep and forget everything. The room is so silent that you could probably hear a pin drop. Any months ago, this room would not have been silent because Anna would be cooking or watching TV. Anna would welcome Will home every day because she was always home first. Will feels like the time moving so slowly whenever he comes back home. Looks at the kitchen and reminisces about what it was like when Anna was still in this world. I wonder what happened with Anna. Welcome home. Will, how's your day? Oh, it's okay, I guess. I got tipped by a client, so that's a plus. It's nice to hear. Anyway, what do you want to eat for today? Look at this. Chloe gives us lots of fruits. Anna. Will, who doesn't want to succumb to sadness and is no longer able to bear the silence anymore, heads for the door and leaves the apartment. Then he just started walking away aimlessly. Will walks away from his apartment, hoping for the time to pass so he doesn't have to think or remember about anything. Every time he passes by some store he and Anna frequented, will make him remember Anna even more. As he walks, Will catches a sweet smell he can never like. It's the smell of a bakery, a very nostalgic one. Will glances to his left and he sees a familiar bakery that he and Anna frequently visited. Good morning, Auntie. Morning, Auntie. Good morning, Anna. Well, welcome. Are you gonna buy the usual? Yes, please. I'm gonna wait outside. You really need to get used to the smell. It's just bread. I'll go in with you when I have a cold or something. The store Auntie prepares the usual thing that Anna bought, puts in an extra. Here you go. Thank you for your purchase. Wait, I didn't buy this one. Anna said, pointing at the extra bread in the plastic bags. It's for him. Oh, he doesn't like the smell of bread. Weird, right? Eat it, fine though. Well, I've seen some customers like them, though I don't get what they don't like about the smell of freshly baked bread. I'll get let's get him used to it. Someday, maybe the two of you will dine in here together. Maybe have some other menu as well, not just the bread. Yeah, I hope so. And maybe someday I can also teach him to get me some bread by himself. Yeah, I guess you can do that too. Anyway, there's one on the house. Hope you continue buying from time to time. Thank you so much, Auntie. After a lovely talk and getting an extra from the bakery, Anna leaves the bakery with a smile. She goes to Will, who is waiting outside. Are you done? Anna reaches into a plastic bag and gives the extra croissant that Auntie gives it to Will. I want this one. Didn't I tell you to buy the usual? An extra croissant from Auntie for you. It's a high quality croissant and it's free, so you better eat it. Fine, give it to me. I hope someday you will always walk here alone and get some high quality croissant. Someday. What are you talking about? It's a normal thing. Anna loves her bread, but Will does not like the smell, even though he can eat it just fine. It's gonna be one extremely forgettable memory of him and Anna walking together to get some bread, but he remembers, even though he doesn't want to. Will continues his walk, hoping that whatever memory about Anna or that bakery he has, he won't actually remember it again. As if to mock his desire to not remember, Will accidentally glanced at the flower shop, just like the bakery, and it's the one in the shop that he and Anna know. That day, Will and Anna were talking about a flower they both saw in the shop. Hey, Will, look. Why do I feel like we've seen this flower before? Really? Well, it does seem familiar. Oh, I remember now. We've seen that in the book. What book? The book, the one that tells the story about... which one was that? The one with the flower in the cover? Come on, we read it together in the library. I still don't remember. Actually, never mind. Let's just go. Anna begins walking away without waiting for Will. Anna, wait for me. Will starts walking and following Anna. Anna walks fast, but Will is a slow eater. He doesn't want to lose her, but that was that day. Not one to remember the stuff, Will walks away from the store. But not long after walking away from the store, he sees the street painter. The street painter wasn't some random street painter. Usually when Will and Anna walk back to their apartment, Anna would make the painter draw something really stupid. You're a great painter of the century. What do you want this time? Painter lets out a small sigh. Knowing his customer is probably gonna ask him for something random again. Draw me something. Not again. Not again. You see, what is high quality garlic that is painter interrupt without even letting Anna finish their sentence. Just one paint for your average garlic. What are you on about? Anna interrupts the painter back. The high quality garlic. I'll draw it. Alright, draw you lovebirds and those random requests. For the same price, of course. It'd be a good drawing or I'm not paying. Painter starts to draw the lovebird after a while the painter's done with his work. I'm done. What do you think? I draws with your chemistry and personality in mind. Couples are pretty good customers of the painter, so he has to feel for their personality from all the random requests that he's gotten in the past. Just one paper average painting with us. Anna, what do you think? Will glances at Anna, but Anna doesn't say anything. She just hugs her big grocery bag and smiles. It doesn't have to be masterfully made painting or professionally to take a photo. It's their picture. And at that point, it's already perfect, and at least that's what Will thought when he saw her smile. Everything's bigger Will remember. So Will started running, but the more he runs, the more he remembers. He doesn't want to remember anything. He keeps on running, his leg is tired and he's out of breath, but he keeps on running. He runs until he reaches one of the places that's so important to him, and his legs stop. It's the last place he wanted to be right now. It's a tree, or more precisely, the tree where they became whole. The place that Will decided to take Anna that day was nothing special to anyone else but them. Just a free garden in the city, but it was the place where Will finally got the courage to ask Anna to be his girlfriend after a long time. They were very close since they were little, but Will finally voiced his feelings to Anna in this very garden. At this place, there's this one tree. The tree's not that unique, it's just one simple little aspen tree. It's gold, majestically amplified sunshine, and of course beautiful, but that's just like any other aspen tree. And there are many of them around this park, and this one, at least for Will and Anna, is most precious. You decided to come here when you told me it's going to be a great date. We could have gone anywhere else, you know. Well, this was where we went on our first date, so you get a pass. It's not a date. I didn't say that. You said that. Well, it is a date. Usually you just drag me somewhere unimportant just to say something like cool or damn. This time, for some unknown reason, you didn't drag me and actually started by asking. My character development should have happened 20 years ago. What? I ask every now and then, right? Like every time I ask you to add just 3 sugar cubes not forward my coffee? Or when I ask you to open the window when bees get inside? And you never call a mistake. Mistake, you call them unintentionally postponed success. Just say what it is, Will. It is what it is. It's not a date. Okay. Okay. So, what are we doing here? I don't know, maybe just sit down for a while? They stay there for a while, no one said anything. They're not alone. There are many people in the park. At that moment, everyone does not matter. As if they're the only ones there and will start the conversation that will make that day very special. Anna? What? You see, I've been sitting here sitting down here every now and then, because sitting here makes me think about a lot of things. Things like work, for example. At first I was glad you do overtime, so I get promoted as quickly as possible. But nowadays, I don't have any motivation to do so. Even though I'm sure you're near the promotion at work, I have to leave at 5 and a lot of times I sit here before going home. So I'm thinking if I work really, really hard and then get promoted, and then start working really, really hard again, then get promoted again, and then if someday I reach some kind of peak where I no longer need to do anything anymore and just live off my years of hard work, that's good, right? Maybe, but if I don't enjoy it, then what is the point? I want to have some kind of purpose. If I have the purpose, then even laying down here is no longer pointless. What kind of purpose do you want? I don't know, to be honest, I don't have anything I really want to do. So you need to find something that you want. Yeah, I guess. In the past, I really wanted to work and get some money for myself. But now, it's becoming like brushing my teeth. I just do it. Look, we're all circling around now. What I'm saying is I've been laying down every day. If I think about it, I don't have a purpose. There's nothing I really want to do. So I just live a life with no purpose. And as if it's just me alone. If it's other people, then maybe I'll find a purpose. So you want to live for other people? Yeah. So you want to become like a firefighter or something like that? I don't understand, just one person's enough. Someone like who? Yeah, for you. If it's with you, you can find a purpose. What? So like, you want to live for me? Is this a marriage proposal or something? It's not. I didn't say that. You said that. Or was it then? Sometimes you have to say that kind of stuff clearly, you know? Alright, you know that I'm bad, this kind of thing, right? It is, as you said. Anyway, what I mean is, will you marry me, Anna? Will takes a ring from his pocket and shows it to Anna. Anna was surprised, but a little while after, she let out a little laugh. See, you can do it if you try, even though it's so uncool. My answer is yes. Of course I'll marry you, Will. Will then puts a ring on Anna's ring finger, and they hug and kiss afterwards after they saw one another and laughed happily. That's not the start of the story. It's only one of the many big milestones in their life. That was sweet. That was real sweet, but I think it's a good time to save. Of course, go back to the main menu. But yeah, this is Team Wombat in the Memoria. I think I got that right. Of course, if you enjoyed this visual novel and want to play it for yourself, everything will be in the description below for you to check this game out. But of course, you know, it's nice. It's not really nice. I guess the whole idea of it is just, you know, memories, and I do want to figure out what happened with Anna. And if you want to figure that out, of course, you know, everything will be in the description below. But if you enjoyed this video, of course, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I hope you had a good day, yesterday, and better tomorrow, and I will catch you in the next video, or you all.